My leg hurts so much. I'm lucky I found this place. I don't think I could have gone much further after those raiders shot me. Jesus, the world has gone to shit since the virus got out. Well, at least it wasn't a bite. If it was, I'd be gone. And, well, it doesn't sound like anyone is here. It's pretty well stocked. I'm sure whoever it belongs to won't miss me taking what I need to get by. Please, there's gotta be some medical supplies in here somewhere. Come on. Oh, finally some bandages. Now I just need something to sterilize. Whoever it is who owns the stash is back. I need to get out of here. That's a pretty creepy mask they're wearing. Oh, don't tell me I've been taking supplies from some kind of crazy murderer. Maybe if I can make a dash for it, I can get out of this safely. 3, 2, 1. Fuck! Please don't shoot! Please! I just needed some medical supplies. No, I wasn't bitten. Please don't shoot me. Show you the wound? Okay. Yeah. Here, it's on my leg. Please, just let me... I don't feel so good. Where... It's you again. You didn't shoot me while I was out or leave me out to die? Why? You're not that cruel? I see. I wish you didn't wear that creepy skull mask. It'd be nice to know who my savior is. You know, your voice is... It's familiar, but I can't place it. Maybe you just have one of those voices. Oh, right, my wound. No, it's not a bite. I was shot by some raiders while traveling through the city. Had to pretend to be dead until they left. And then I just started hobbling around looking for supplies, and that's when I found your place. It's on my left leg on the back of my thigh. How bad does it look? It looks pretty nasty. But at least you won't have to amputate it, right? Oh, that's a relief. I don't know how long I could last out there with only one leg. You're taking your mask off. Wait a second. It's you? You survived? Oh, it's been so long. I haven't seen you since I moved to go to college. And that was a few years before the world went to hell. Yeah, it's a nice surprise. What are the odds that we find each other here? Oh, right, my leg. We can catch up while you bandage me up. So, you seem to be doing pretty good for yourself. Do you have a group here, or is it just you? Right, I don't have a group either. I used to, but we got separated a few months ago, and I haven't seen them since. But I guess that's just the way the world is now. You gonna rub some alcohol in the wound? Gotcha. I know I need to keep quiet, but it stings, all right? Oh, nothing. It's just you haven't changed a bit. Here we're 5 months into the goddamn zombie apocalypse, the literal undead roam the streets, society collapsed, and so on. And yet you're here with the exact same eye roll and serious concentration face that you had when I fell off my bike when we were 12. Here are the bandages I took from your stash. Of course I remember. It was the day we met. I was riding my bike in the woods by the lake when I fell, and you happened to also be cycling through at the same time. You saw me and decided to help me out. You also happened to have a few band-aids on you, and you stuck one on my cut knee. I think it was even the same leg. Then it turned out we shared a lot of interests. Watched the same shows, liked the same music. We then spent the rest of the day together by the lake. We then found out we went to the same school, and we've been best friends ever since. Or at least until I had to leave. So what were you doing out here? This city, isn't it a long way from home? Did you move here after the virus got out or something? Before? I thought you said you'd love to stay back home forever. There was nothing left for you there? What do you mean? You loved that little town, the fountain in the park, the lake. The only thing you really wanted there had gone? I'm sorry, but I had to go. I know you were really upset, and I should have told you a lot sooner than a week before I left. But it was the only college that had the proper facilities in the field of virology that I wanted to study. I'm sorry. Yeah, ironic that none of that came in useful when the zombie virus got out. I was actually on a lab team trying to develop a cure while the virus was still contained, but, well, we didn't manage to create one before the zombies overwhelmed the army, and that was when the lab got shut down. I know, it's not my fault we didn't have enough time. I just feel like I've wasted the only chance the world had to getting back to normal. And stop. I know how you're going to finish that sentence. Those survivors out west you've heard rumors of, that managed to get a settlement up for a while, from what I've heard, they were doing pretty good for themselves. But by the time I got there, they had abandoned it. I don't know what happened, if it was raiders or if the infected got inside, but they had left everything behind. I'm sorry, that settlement isn't there anymore. Yeah, maybe you're right. If stories like that keep popping up, it's only a matter of time before one works out. I really miss that optimism of yours. I knew you'd ask that. Why didn't I tell you until the week before I left? Because I wanted to pretend it wasn't going to happen. I didn't want the shadow of me leaving to be cast over our time together. I just wanted it to be me and you, like it had always been. I know it was selfish of me. It broke my heart when I saw how upset you were when I told you. Believe me, there was not a single day since then that I haven't beaten myself up over that. Can you forgive me? Thank you. And there's something else that I regretted not telling you. Something that I held off on telling you because I was scared. Because I didn't want it to ruin what we had. But I've been through a lot since the world fell apart, and I know what it's like to lose something precious now. I cared about you. I still care about you. Really care about you. As more than a friend. And when all this madness started, I thought I had lost my chance to tell you forever. Finding you here, thriving in the remains of the world, has been the greatest relief I've ever felt in my whole life. If anything ever happened to you, if I lose you again, I don't know how I deal with that. I love you. I always have. Aren't you gonna say anything? I guess that you feel the same way. I guess this means we're gonna be sticking together. Just us against the world. Like the good old days. Well, yeah, zombie apocalypse, not exactly like the old days, I guess. Thank you for patching up my leg. Both times.